taking on Ricardo Almeida.
Joe, you ready? You ready? Let's fight!
We are underway. Tonight's clock brought to you by Piranha 3D. This summer, 3D shows its teeth in theaters August 20th. Green trunks for Almeida. Gray and black trunks for Hughes.
Matt Hughes, interestingly enough, has switched stances and is now fighting in the orthodox position. His last few fights, we've seen him a lot in the southpaw stance to accentuate his wrestling. So what that says to me is that he expects Ricardo Almeida to strike with him, and he'd like to be in his best striking stance. He's a natural right-hander, but as natural right-handers, wrestlers like to stand with their power foot forward.
Almeida showed some good striking in his last entrance into the octagon against Matt Brown. That was his welterweight debut. So this is the second time he's fought at 170. Should be as much, if not more comfortable, making the cut, getting to the weight, and competing in the welterweight division tonight. Kick by Hughes.
Well, Matt showed a lot of great kicks in that fight with Renzo Gracie. Really showed some drastic improvement in his Muay Thai. Added a nice new weapon to his arsenal and landed more leg kicks in that fight than I think any other fight that I can recall. And that was the first fight that he stopped a guy, with stand-up. And that's something that when I talked to his boxing trainer, he said that, Matt has really good hands. It's just a matter of getting him to let go and open up, and he really got comfortable in that fight and did so to devastating effect.
Matt Pena has been working the striking of Matt Hughes for many years. Ruthless Robbie Lawler, one of his longtime training partners. Spent some time in Utah with Jeremy Horn in preparation for this fight. The exchange a moment ago, now Hughes trying to connect with the right.
Hughes landed another one of those leg kicks, Mike. Powerful leg kicks.
The clinch game.
Nice right hand by Almeida.
Almeida in and out, good quickness. Matt used to talk a lot about, as they work on the clinch and now it's free, he used to talk a lot about wanting to strike Joe, but then as a wrestler, he'd see a leg and he'd go into wrestling mode. It was something he couldn't resist, the takedown. Not looking to shoot for the takedown here in round one. Of course, Almeida, outstanding submission skills.
If he does shoot for the takedown, he's got to be very careful. The guillotine is an Almeida specialty, and it is a move that Hughes has been caught with before by Dennis Harmon.
Midway point of round one. Hughes with a right hand, pushing forward, ducking under his Almeida. Matt's hands go up and down a lot, Joe.
The more Almeida can keep this fight on the feet, the more comfortable he's going to get with his combinations. The more confident he gets with his ability to stuff the takedown.
Oh! Big left hook! Here comes Hughes! He's got crushing power. Buckled Almeida.
And he's hanging on tight to Almeida.
That's a strong man.